Okay, we're live, everybody. Welcome. I'm Cho. You guys know me by now, probably. Founded this group in 2021. Been reselling since like 2019, 2020. Um, not Joe. All right, so this lecture is the brick flipping lecture. All right, we just re-brought this feature to the group, and I didn't realize, and I'm repeating myself here for those who've been here since the last 3 minutes. I didn't realize some people didn't know how to do it. Okay, and this is something that is unreal. Okay, reselling's dead. Reselling's dead. How many times have you heard people say that and claim that? And there's truth to that. All right, shoes very rarely nowadays retail for 200, resell for 300, and you have those once a week. All right, in the peak of 2020, 2021, 2022, like it was unreal how easy reselling shoes were. And because of that, we didn't have any other features, which honestly was a disservice. But you don't have these hype Jordan 1 silhouettes that come out every month with a 4, with a Travis, with Yeezys, with that. It's like, oh my gosh, to resell, all you have to do is just hit on this, and you got that, and you're good. And Nick, I'm probably going to have you speak a little bit on this. You didn't have Travis Baker. Where's that from, Esley? Who said that? I can't remember. Some member said that, which is hilarious. Goodness. But anyways, this is the brick flipping lecture. And what is a brick? We're going to start with that, and we're going to define the terms, okay? A brick, and this is my personal terms. I don't know what the actual official terminology is, but it is a shoe that does not resell for over retail. All right. Why in the world would you buy a shoe that is a brick? All right. What the heck? It doesn't move for over resell. Why would you buy that shoe? Well, the reason is because you can get the shoe for half of retail. All right. If a shoe sells for 10% under retail, you can get it for half of retail. Would you buy that shoe? And some people would actually say no because it's not hype. They don't want to wear the shoe. You're not supposed to wear the shoe. All right? Not at all. You see what Nick posted right there, guys. Does that look like reselling's dead? Does that look like reselling's dead at all? No, not at all. Brick City, Brick City. So Seki, I might have you speak a little bit on this, okay? And Brett, is Brett here? I don't think Brett's here. So Brett, guys, in the group, his job, I don't know if he actually wants me to drop this. He makes more than your doctor, okay? At his real job, in quotes, real job, okay? He makes a ton of money, and Brett also probably makes one of the most monies recently of anybody in here. And so if you need proof that this is something that you should do or whatever, why would someone who's making a doctor salary also resell? And it's because he figured out the bricks, and he figured out how to. He makes probably 100. He probably is at almost 100,000 a quarter. Really is incredible. So that's what a brick is, and that's why bricks are good. Okay, and we have a lot of brick links. We have a lot of providers who do the dirty work for you and just post it for you to buy, and aren't gatekeeping it or sharing it with you. All right, so let's break down a brick link. Do we want to maybe want someone post a brick? If I have any staff in here that has an example of a brick link, I'm going to give hypotheticals, but it'd be cool if people can see this in person. So an example of a brick, let's say what's a shoe that happened recently? I don't want to move my screen record because I'm screen recording this lecture for people who don't make it here right now. But an example of how to find a good brick is profit maximizing. Okay, so how do you profit maximize? How do you get this brick for half off? All right, a shoe, let's use $100 as our framework to understand the numbers better. Okay, shoe retails for $100. Shoe sells on StockX and market for $90. Okay, why would you buy that? Okay, the site right now has a 20% off deal. Okay, this is Nike. Right now they have a 20% off deal. Right now you can get that shoe for $80. All right, $80 shoe that sells for 90. If you buy 10 of those, right, and let's assume there's no fees in place and stuff like that. These are the numbers. You just made $100. All right, but now what if you had a credit card, and this credit card gives you 2.5% back? That's not that much, but that's pretty cool, and you're building credit. Okay, now let's say that who here, can I get some people in chat? We're going to do giveaways. If you haven't typed in chat, you don't get it. Who here has brick flipped before and who here hasn't? And then on top of that, who here has used a cashback extension and who here hasn't? To both. Apple Card for life. We're going to dive into this. And the cool thing, guys, is like to be able to understand credit cards, and we'll do a credit card lecture, and build credit and know how to utilize it and get free. Guys, I don't buy plane tickets. I don't. I have hundreds of thousands of points on my personal and business credit card. Top cashback goat. All right. So let me go back to these hypotheticals. So $100 shoe has a 20% sale. Okay, you're at $80 now. Now you can get 2%, 3% with an Apple Card on some things, 3% off using a credit card. All right, you're at 23% off. And now let's say Rakuten or Top Cashback, these two cashback extensions, and I'll post them right now, have 10% cashback. All right, right now you're looking at about 33% off. Oh my goodness. Now this brick's actually looking like it's worth a lot. Holy hell. Do you guys see the process of how that works? And then on top of that, guys, let's say that this brick sells for $90 on StockX. And with StockX, you have about 12% fees at level 1. You build up. Right now, guys, I'm about to get to level 5. I will have 5% fees plus processing. 5% fees is very low. And then shipping's $4. I don't ship under 12 shoes, 12 pieces of clothing. So each time. So it's 33 cents each to ship. My margins I can play with now are massive. Are massive. Okay. So is this making sense right now on how Brickfitling works? I'm gonna go through ways to do it. I'm gonna go through all of that, and we're gonna do a little giveaway in a second. How about we'll do a giveaway right now, actually. I'm going to give away a 20% off Foot Locker or Champs code. You can choose which one you want. All right. And we'll talk about how to get codes. All right. And what we're doing is Nick right now, he posts a provider who sells codes, and it's great. All right. If you're not a brick flip, it's worth $10 for a 20% off code. All right. If your order is $1,000, that's 20% off code saving you $200. Is $200 worth $10? Yes. But I saw this. And I'm like, that's bullshit still. That still kind of annoys me. Why are we paying? Why are we paying $10? I'm like, no, I think we can get these codes cheaper for members. So we're gonna launch something called Chose Codes. We could change the name. I don't know. I thought it was funny. It probably isn't, but Chose Codes. And we're gonna be able. Our goal is to get every single code for half off to you guys. We'll probably be We'll probably be losing money on this. We'll be buying codes in bulk from people, and doing all that stuff to then put up on a site that every Reselling Secrets members will use code RS and get half off. So you get half off everything. That's what we're working with right now, and we're gonna launch it pretty soon. You'll pay $11, and they're Chodes. Here we go. Never heard that one. These combined with gift cards. It depends. It depends on the retailer. Okay. So, anyways, let's do a giveaway right now for a choice that they want. I am thinking of an number between 150. First person to type it wins. Go. Oh boy. I'm probably gonna have to mute the chat in a second. 1 to 50, I said. All right, I'm gonna say the number in like 5 seconds because there's no way someone hasn't guessed it yet. The number was 27. Okay. Do we have someone who said 27? Staff, help me find the first one where it's 27. We're getting 27s now. Did someone say 27 earlier? And can we? No one type anymore. We stopped typing. Otherwise, just gotta probably mute the chat. And there's probably a delay. We always lag it. Chat broken. Oh boy. Tony's World. Is that the first? Do we clarify? Tony's World, if that's true, congratulations, DM me. I'm getting you a code right now. Congrats. Okay. So, and one other thing I missed as well is a lot of retailers have rewards programs like Hibbett. So not only can you use discount codes or whatever, you can cashback back, you get credit cards that you get percentages on, but they also apply these rewards to your account, which is great. Who doesn't want that? That's amazing. Okay, so let's go through an example of a brick and the process to know if it's worth it and how to actually make more money than everybody. If you're new to reselling, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. You're gonna have to put your boots on the ground. People don't want to do that. So back to the hypothetical situation: a $100 shoe that resells for $90 in StockX, that you get 20% off with the code, that you get 10% off using the cashback. That, and let me actually post these links real quick. These are the 2 links right here, just for people who want to work on that now. Oh, Rakuten one didn't work. Weird. You guys get money for using this. I don't know why that's not typing as a link. Paste that in your. Let me know if I'll announce this after. These are cashback extensions. All you do is when checking out a shoe, go to the extension and click the button that says activate cashback, and it will automatically go to your account. People who have used cashback, send your lifetime balance in chat. You guys are gonna laugh at my lifetime balance. Yeah, I don't know why that link's being weird. Send your lifetime balance. I'm sending mine on my phone. I can't move my desktop because I'll mess up the screen recording. Cyril, great that you have it set up though. I hope there's no important information on my screenshot. Let me verify. We should be good. Look at the top corner for mine. I have on just Rakuten alone, 14.8K. Oh, I sent it in general chat. Oops. Oh, I don't know actually if I can even send it. It'll change over. I'm gonna post it in general chat if you guys want to check it out real quick. Okay. Actually, I should be able to copy it on my desktop. That's what I'll do. 40K the other day. So when I first started reselling, guys, my entire process was to break even on my bricks, build these accounts. These accounts that you're building are real estate. All right. I buy bricks sometimes that aren't even profitable just to kind of build my StockX account. And I have a position of really high capital. I don't recommend that for people. But I would try to drop like a grand on Nike. Um, Maybe I buy 5 shoes at $200. I can sell for 210 with fees. It's like 200 ish, maybe a little under that. Um, and then want to see Brick Trip live? We might do that. That'd be sick. So, anyways, my process would be with 10% cash. That's $100. $100. It takes a minute to buy the shoe. It takes you list it, and then when it's sold, you ship it, and that's it. And I just made $100 of cash back, and they pay out quarterly. That's so sick. Who here could use a 14.8K? And I haven't brick flipped the earlier part of the year. I'm doing it again. I'm back brick flipping, and I've been going crazy with it. If you guys see my screenshots, because we just brought in a brick flipping team, which is amazing. So credit score's at 150 now. Goodness. SSN showing. Oh, that did scare me. Goodness gracious. Why? I don't think I have my. They actually probably do. They all got these days. Lower the better, right? Like golf. Yeah, SD fired. Anyways, are people following right now? Is this making sense? I hope it is. Do we have Midnight on here as well? He break flips. Giveaway. We already did the giveaway. We'll probably do one more. What's your credit score right now? So there's two cashback extensions that we use. One's Rakuten, one's Top Cashback. I will announce these afterwards. With Rakuten, you sign up and you spend $30. So you buy an Air Force, whatever on Nike, whatever brick we post, and you use the extension, guys, you get $30 just like that. With Top Cashback, I think it's just 10, right? That's already $40 right there. That is insane. Plus, you're gonna use it forever. All right. For the rest of my life, when I buy stuff, almost everything uses Rakuten or Top Cashback, like most big companies. I always use them. And I will always every quarter have a paycheck, have a check delivered to my house for a few hundred to $1,000 without even flipping. If I'm brick flipping, I set my announcements, guys. I'll probably do about 5 to 10 grand. There's no screen share. No, I'm screen recording, so you guys can watch this lecture again. I probably will do 5 to 10 grand a quarter in cashback alone, um, which is amazing, and everybody should get there. All right, so let's go over some more things on brick flipping and how you get really good at it. Okay, when people resell, the first two things they think of is StockX and Go. And the reason they do this is because of the conveniency. It is super easy. Literally, all you do is you click a button and it sells, which is great. But the problem, the caveat of this is the fees that they have. The fees that they have, brick flipping is a game of margins. Okay, you're playing with low margins and you're trying to do volume while utilizing all these other tricks. And when you use these things, those fees cut into profits really bad. And so when I first started brick flipping, I found out that if you cross listed on every single platform, your shoe, guys, if you look at StockX and you see a sales rate about 3 per month, and you're like, oh, sales rate, that's 3 per month on StockX. Now you look at Go, now you look at eBay, now you're on Mercari, now you're on Poshmark, which is iffy, and you're on Depop, and you're on what's the one that looks like money? OfferUp. Oh my goodness, now your volume is almost 5 times. And on these other apps, shoes sell for more or they have less fees. Oh, Marketplace is the best. No fees. Local is beautiful. Oh my goodness. So now that the shoe that's already a good deal on apps, you can actually just sell on other platforms and build them. What's your favorite app? Depop. Essie kills it with Depop. People don't even know about those apps. Goodness gracious. And so with these apps, all you have to do, guys, is take good photos. All right. Photos are so important. It's so easy. Just get good lighting, a semi good backdrop, take good photos, and on the captions of these shoes, which takes no little time, emphasize fast shipping. You're on eBay, you say, I will ship these same day next morning. Okay. Talk about how you're selling these at such a steal because it's a new account. You're trying to build your account. So you ask that they review you. People love that. All right. And then you go over some other little things and you seem like a really legit buyer. Someone wants to buy from you. They feel good about buying from you. That goes such a far way. Yeah, yeah, I'm recording this. I'm recording this. So I started brick flipping when I was 15, 16, and the first month I dropped $7,600 on bricks. I was shitting my pants, guys. I was so nervous. I was like, what did I just do? I don't know. I don't know what I just did. And I told myself the cool thing about brick flipping, guys, is almost every almost every single retailer you buy stuff from, you can return things. So I'm like, okay, worst case, I can just return the stuff. It doesn't sell, which is pretty crazy, guys. That's like buying a stock, hoping it goes up, and if it doesn't and it goes down, you're like, wait, never mind, redo, and you're good and you're even. Um, and that also gave me a thought. I want to encourage all of you guys to buy shoes and buy things that you lose money on. All right, you learn so fast that way. The goal isn't to have a perfect record, to be able to tell people I've never bought something I haven't made money on. To buy stuff and resell to the people who are in this group first month and have 100 things come into their house, 25% of which they're just going to return. That you're learning so much faster, and that is so amazing. So I recommend everybody to take that route. You got to go. It's recorded, so you're perfect. See you, man. So anyways, back on the concept of profit maximizing. You got to take good photos. You have good listings. You got to ship fast and do a good job. And you're going to build your accounts. And the whole feeling of building accounts is so fun. It is literally real estate. To have an account limit that you keep on pushing up and up, and an account that you sell 10 units a month on that's now 50 to 100, you're moving 200 on just this thing. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. And I hope you guys, everything here should be fun as well. Um, so that's my quick rant about all of the stuff. Some other things to know. Don't Some retailers will ban you guys if you abuse it. You have to ask questions to not get banned. A Nike ban is really hard to get around. It is super difficult. Who here is banned by Nike? So if none of you are banned on stuff yet, oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Pace yourself. I might be shadow banned. You're just not hitting on sneakers, bro. You're not shadow banned. You're not supposed to hit on sneakers. It's such a setback. Most of you guys here aren't banned. That is such an advantage. Okay, such an advantage. I was hit at permaban, Nick, until like a month ago, and they like reinstated me. It was amazing. I think because when they banned me, they're probably like their egos are probably through the roof. They're doing numbers at the peak of e-commerce, and they're like, fuck these kids. And now they're like, wait, no, it costs $2,000 a month, guys. Shane was doing $2,000 a month brick flipping. They ban you because publicly they have to act like they hate resellers. Financially and internally, they love you guys. I promise you. But they have to have measures to ban people who abuse coupon codes and things like that. And so you are in a group with people who have A, been banned, and people who B, successfully do without getting banned. Ask questions. Ask in general chat. We're here to take care of you. I ask questions still. I DM'd Nick the other day about snipes. I'm like, wait, hold up. Or it might have been, I think it was Nick. It was one of the providers. I'm like, wait, what's the limit here? How do I avoid getting banned here? Stuff like that. So take advantage of that. That's something to think about. Another thing to think about is the concept of jigging and catch-alls. And everybody here should have a catch-all. Should be step one. And we'll teach people what catch-alls are. Catch-alls are an email that catches all. I don't actually know where the name comes from. I assume it's that. But let's say I own the name drip.com. All right. If I did I love reselling at drip.com, and I did I love reselling 1 at drip.com, and I did I love reselling 2 at drip.com. All of those, that email would catch all of those, and those all would register as an original email. All right, that's really important a lot of times with jigging and with creating new accounts, and we'll go into details on those again later. Virtual credit cards. You should have virtual credit cards. You should be doing ACO, guys. We pay for people to bot for you. 7-Eleven Fitness. Anybody needs a catch-all, spam his. You can literally dox his entire, yeah. Jig after Travis. Jigging, people can catch you. So if you're jigging, you got to do it good. And we'll have jigging guides. We're really working on having all of this as streamlined as possible to have access to as much of this education you need as possible. Side note, real quick, I just thought of this. Who here bought the Uber Eats thing that just happened? That was unreal. Me. If you didn't, leave this lecture right now, watch the recording, and go buy that. Goodness. Shout out Shroom. I hope you guys understand, like, it's out of stock now, patched. Oh my gosh, have your notifications on. That was insane. Second you did it, Shroom. So I wanna put in perspective, guys, the concept that you can join a group like this and you can make your money in 1 second. You can make 5 times your membership in 1 second from something like that. Is like it should be too good to be true. The features we've been dropping should be too good to be true. Botting for you guys should be too good to be true. Having brick providers that literally just hand feed you the links they do and that they do hundreds of thousands a year doing should be too good to be true. You bought it, but you're scared. I don't want to make mistakes. Go make mistakes, dude. Be cautious, of course, and question things. Don't be reckless, but lose a little bit of profit on something, man. Like the worst case is you return something or you lose $10 on it. It's not that big of a deal. All right, I feel like I should add a disclaimer. Like this is not financial advice. Don't go and somehow I don't know what you don't blame me for anything like that. So disclaimer. But everybody here, guys, I want you all to be at this six-figure reward. We all want you here. Since joining the group, we want you to do $100,000 in all arbitrage and all reselling. Okay, we send that shoe to you. Everybody get there. Everybody get there. Okay, and what we're doing pretty soon is on Black Friday, we're probably going to release Reselling Secrets Premium, Platinum. We don't know what we're going to call it. A higher tier that's private, that has things that are either really difficult like Amazon that most people shouldn't do. That say if you haven't hit 100,000 normal resale, you probably shouldn't enter Amazon. Or it'll have things like this RSA. Who here's used the RSA? Guys, RSA, how is that real? It's not going to be here for a while. RSA, if we keep public for a while, probably will end up getting clipped. We're going to have to remove this from the full group. But I'm like, let's just give it to people for a little bit. See if you guys have success with it. It is unreal. Oh my goodness. We are giving, what's RSA? Go to the RSA channel. How are you guys sleeping on this? The sports betting, no, different. So I don't know how you guys aren't doing this. I'm going to take this away soon. RSA. So stocks do splits and reverse splits. And stocks usually reverse split because they don't want to be penny stocks. They want to get their stock value back into the dollars, hopefully. And so they do, an example is they do a 10-to-1 split. And if you buy a single stock, they have a roundup clause that they officially notice, and that we have people, or we have plugs that figure out who's doing this, where if you buy one of them, they honor that stock with a roundup clause as 10, the value of 10. The stock's 10 cents and they have a 10-to-1 roundup clause, they will honor as a full dollar. Okay, so now imagine if it's 1 to 100, it's doable, and that happens, and 60 cents, it's now $60. There's like no risk almost. And again, this is not financial advice, none of that stuff, but it's incredible. Charging less for regular. No, why would we do that? We just brought this in. This wasn't a thing, and people loved the group and we're already there. So how do you make money off bricks when something's $10 profit? So you're in Cali, taxes is unfortunate. Really unfortunate. You're gonna have to work harder on profit maximizing. And another thing, not every brick. Oh, you reminded me now. The process to know if a brick's worth going for, and kind of my you guys should not blindly buy links that posted. Links don't work for some people, doesn't make sense for some people, know how to move other things and stuff like that. Isn't stocks just lunch money? It's just free. It's a banger. And there are ways, guys, where I don't want to get into too many things here, but just be on the lookout for those who are in positions of capital and ambitions to scale. Reselling Secrets Premium is going to have a 7-figure award, $1 million. In that, guys, you're going to run into tax issues. You're going to run into legal issues. We're going to have a group lawyer. We're going to have a group accountant. We're going to do a lot of things for people who want to scale. So I'm really excited. Ship it to Oregon. That's what I used to do when I was a kid, because I lived there. How much RSP? We haven't figured it out yet, but it will not be cheap. The price points is supposed to, it's supposed to make it so people who don't belong shouldn't be there. All right. I'll just tell you that. So if it's like, oh, that's too much, don't join. Please, you're not there yet. Please. Anyways, so what do you brainstorm? We're cooking up a lot of stuff, dude. What if you're a broke college student? It might not be best for you. If you want to go full time and you're doing numbers, it might be for you. It's not for everybody. What's it mean to consign? So consigning is when you send a shoe to a platform and they hold it. And the value in consigning is that something like with StockX, they have Flex. The Flex program is your shoes are already authenticated and you don't have to warehouse it. And on StockX, your shoe can be worth more to buy because it's already pre-verified and you can get it in 3 days. People pay extra for that. So for some shoes, GOAT does this as well. Alias Goat, and then StockX does this. I know Stadium does this. A lot of people do that. That's great. So anyways, the process to know if a shoe is worth going for. So let's say Nick drops a link, and I saw Nick and a guy having a convo the other day, and we want to work on not having as many. I'd rather have less links but higher quality links. I'd rather have 5 links a day that are great than 20 a day, half or mid, five or great. That's my process, and we're going to work towards getting them as good as possible and building as good of a team for you guys as possible. But my process is there's 2 links. There's usually they like StockX, and StockX is great, guys, because if you do numbers on StockX, it's like a money printing machine almost. And disclaimer, it's not actually that. I'm not legally liable for that, whatever, whatever, whatever. But to be able to get fees down a lot, to be able to have a really strong account and do volume with, what's the best app to sell bricks? eBay and Marketplace. If I'm going to be honest, but it's harder and it takes more work, and you need to put in that work. All right, if you're doing 1,000 bricks a month, it might be worth to take the fees. All right, the opportunity cost might be worth it to take on fees from a platform. I right now am just doing that. I don't have enough time, and truly don't have enough time to move my stuff on. I do it all on Marketplace and things like that. So I just move my stuff on StockX. All right, and I do about 300 items a month, 300 to 400 a month. All right, so we're hitting about over 1,000 a quarter, which is it's a lot. And imagine the cashback from that, guys. Imagine the credit card points from that. It's amazing. So the process is there's 2 links. There's a link from, let's say, Nike, and there's a link from StockX. You want to click the link from Nike, and you want to calculate the price of the shoe after everything. All right. Some retailers, some like shoe boutiques, they charge shipping. And so buying one shoe is not worth it, but if you buy 2, it splits the shipping cost. Shipping's $10 for one shoe. It's also $10 for 2 shoes. So now shipping's $5 a pair. So maybe you buy 2 there. All right. This is how you start getting that cost down as low as possible. Your personal opinion, StockX, and Stadium Goods. But the thing, Alias sells for more for a lot of stuff as well. Unless you have a specific reason, I would list everywhere. And the threat with listing everywhere is sometimes you can sell your shoe at 2 different platforms. So make sure when it sells, delete right away. Delete right away. But anyways, you look at the price of the item in cart with taxes, with shipping, with everything. And then you go to StockX is a good one. Go to Marketplace, go to eBay, go to these other sites and see what the payout is after fees. Okay? And then do the math with cashback. Do the math with credit card points. Do the math with discount codes, all this stuff. And the cool thing is, a lot of these brick links, guys, don't just go out of stock. You buy them, you have success with them, and now at any time, you guys saw Seki. You guys saw Seki on the Hibbett links that he's checking out. He's been buying those for 3 months, he said, I think. And he's been cooking those for 3 months. Seki might not be here anymore. And now you guys, you buy 10, you make $20 each. That's $200. Go order 10 again, and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's one SKU, and pretty soon you're getting good enough where you have 3 SKUs that you're just kind of milking around. Every shoe's different. Yes, that's why. So the process: go to the shoe size on StockX and check the volume. Okay, check the sale rate. If a shoe sells twice a year, it's probably stay away on StockX. But again, there's volume on other platforms, Marketplace, and there's a skill in knowing the shoes, guys. People hate on resellers a lot. It's really funny. It is a skill. Okay, you want to hit to the point where you just know the shoe you're getting for $70. Like, I know I can move this shoe for $110, easy. Okay, buy 10, that's $400. And you get to the point where I'm sure Nick's getting to that point. I've gotten to that point. A lot of people are getting to that point. And so everything I described just now is online. This is all online. There's also a huge in-store. In-store is massive. When I was 16, guys, I was a full-time athlete. I was maintaining a 402 GPA. And every weekend with me and my buddies, we would drive from Southern Oregon all the way to Northern Washington and back. All right, we hit Seattle about 18 to 19 hours round trip, and we hit 5 Nike outlets. And we knew what we were doing. We knew we got so good at shoes, we knew what we were doing. And we'd come home with $5 to $6 grand in profit, and we'd split amongst each other. So about $2 grand each in a weekend we do. Oh my goodness, now it's just Nike. Have you guys seen the Walmart stuff? Have you seen the Walmart stuff? And we had to go and search these manually and take a risk. Right now, you can see what's in outlets and you can see what's in Walmarts before you even go. And we have providers who post leads for you just to check your zip code with the 50-mile radius. That tells you the exact stock of everything there. That's what it's like. I can't believe how easy stuff is for you guys now. It's like unreal how easy. People who've been here for a while, dude, it used to be so much harder. It's never been easier. That's why people are like, reselling is dead. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's never been better. Not to try to be edgy. It's never been better though. Those vans you're cooking right there. I wonder how much that got him, dude. How long will RSP be available to join? We're probably going to open 10 spots or 20 spots. We want to keep it small, and we want to get, again, a million is what the goal is there. You guys will have a plaque for $1 million. That's what we're doing there. It's going to be very high level. Most people should not be in it at all. But for those who are ready to be in it when we drop it, it'll be available. Black Friday is our launch day for that. What do you mean selling page? I don't know what this is talking about. So, anyways, guys, am I making sense with brick flips and the whole concept of this? And this whole process isn't just shoes, isn't just items in the space. This is business as a whole. I made an announcement the other day. This is what Phil Knight did for 10 years. It was like 8 years. It was called Blue Ribbon Sports before Nike changed their name to Nike. He did not have his own shoe he made. He imported shoes called Tigers from this Japan factory called, oh, do you guys remember that? Usaki. It was something like that. Um, Onitsuka was it? Onitsuka Tigers. And he just resold them. Guys, how many people here are like, oh, your dads do real estate for a living? Guys, this is the same process they're doing. They're finding things that are undervalued that they could sell for of value, and that difference in those two is the money they take home. What do you think land developers do? All right, it's similar to buying a used shoe, cleaning up and reselling. There are so many avenues and routes here to make money, and there's nothing better to get your brain thinking that way than this right now. If you guys do this right now, and you guys do $100,000 reselling, I promise you, the avenues in life and opportunities that then you will be able to see and be ready for are it's going to be amazing. There's going to be so many more. That's why I'm so passionate on this. And I've seen in my life, because of my skill, I learned here how many different opportunities have happened. I'm like, wait, I can execute on this business. I've learned this. All right. Which is really exciting. So, I make 100,000. We have so many people who have done it. So many people who have done it. And this is when it was a lot harder, to be honest. Um, so, anyways, Nick, did I miss anything? Shane, you're here. CWE, I know you move bricks. You're an OG, as OG as members get. Um, one good year, less than a year. Seagard, guys, he took 2 degrees, electrical engineering and mechanical. Him and his buddy, and they went on to work for Elon at SpaceX. They work on specifically Starlink. It's actually really funny. But while he's taking two of the hardest degrees, electrical engineering and mechanical, the debatably hardest degrees, he got six-figure award in 10 months since joining. He didn't even know the difference between an Air Force and a Jordan. Like, this dude doesn't know shoes. And he did that just using the group. I reached out to him the other day, and I was like, he's like, dude, I want to get reselling again. I miss reselling. He works like 100 hours for Elon. And now he's making like an unreal amount. Like, it makes sense to dedicate to that job. But he's like, how do I actually want to get back into it? Which I thought's really funny. And so there's really, whatever excuse you guys have, it's not really that valid for the most part, to be honest. It just comes down to, if you like, you guys should enjoy this. If you guys hate your life doing this, don't do it. Go find something you like. But for me, it's like I could not wait to wake up at 6 a.m. and check restocks for stuff. That was so exciting. I'm not a morning person. I all of a sudden was. Can I put myself through college? Oh my goodness, yes. Our lawyer for RSP, he resold to put himself through. It was an Ivy League law. It was Penn. Um, he resold to pay for an Ivy League, which is so sick. So RSP guys, you'll love the lawyer. He's so dope. Um, yes, tropical. You can resell to pay for college. And it depends on what scale you do, of course, and how expensive your college is. And so, yeah, Umair, thank you for reminding me. This whole concept of brick flipping, guys, it's how you do Amazon as well. It's the same process. It's the same process. If you're not able to brick flip and you're not able to do stuff, resell a smaller scale, you're not ready for Amazon yet. And that's why it's so beautiful. We have this ladder for you guys to climb. For those who want to just do a side hobby, all right, reselling, great side hobby, make a lot. Maybe you actually take it serious and go full, but like you just want to make a few grand a month here and there. RSP will be like, oh, we're going for $1 million here. This is my full time. We're going in. And so we have both available. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, both are great. FBA, we teach FBA. FBA's, Umair, I think FBA's starting to get a little overrated. And FBM plays, honestly, are starting. Hey, CSM. Oh, is he asking about it? FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. So we ship something to Amazon. Umair, do you have any stats to send from Amazon as well? People here should not start Amazon until they know how to do this stuff in this group first and use everything. Just as an FYI. You want a peek of RSP? I mean, wait for Black Friday, dude. Did you work at Amazon, Trip? Tell them to ungate me for Crocs. They just denied it. I need to resubmit an invoice. Bezos doesn't even do anything there anymore. But can you get Shane? You got banned. Yeah, this is why don't do it when you're not ready. Bans on Amazon are no joke. You will lose a lot of money if you have inventory there. You can get actually messed. Like this is serious. uh, for no returns. What do you mean no returns? Messed you up bad. Yeah, if you're not banned yet, guys, thank everything and don't get banned. It's hard. Oh, free pucks can get returned. Oh, I didn't know. That makes sense. I mean, makes a lot of sense. That's sick. Even if they if it's like non-perishable and they didn't touch it, I guess it's probably just a safety hazard. Makes sense. That's sweet. Returns are annoying as hell on Amazon. Um, story on getting banned. What do you mean? I've been banned on Nike and I successfully got around it, but it was hard. It was so hard. Don't do it. Some Amazon numbers. Uh, goodness. And the cool thing with the RSP launch date is that it's going to be coming at a time, fourth quarter. Everybody here, figure out how to resell now. Do what we do now. The fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter is the last fourth of a year. Okay, it's the last 3 months of a year are unbelievable for e-commerce, and reselling is what we're doing for arbitrage. Stuff will sell for more and sell for much faster, and so you will have your velocity of your time delay from buying a product and making profit is so fast. Stop, figure it out now. You guys are going to be, oh my goodness. And then, I mean, the owner group, yep, owner, founded, all of that. Okay. And do we have any questions here? We have 50 of you guys. It makes me happy, and I'm very happy that there's 51 people here who A, care about what we have to teach, B, trust us with stuff, and C, will go out and are willing to put in. This lecture's 38 minutes so far. Who here has learned something? Can I actually get some feedback? Did you guys learn something from this? Are you guys excited? I need to have some feedback to know if I'm doing something right. We're getting a lot of I learned. Yeah. I appreciate all of that. You're gonna lock in for real. These Mondays are great to get you back on. We want to do these every Monday. Have a banger topic. Who here wants a topic on credit cards? All right, because of my credit, utilize. I figured out credit cards when I was 16 years old. My dad bought me a credit card course before I could even get credit, just so I knew what to do for when I was 18. And because of that, at 18, I was able to get approved for a $500,000 loan for a house. There's a lot of routes. I want you guys to think really, really broad on a macro level at what this is going to lead you guys to do. Okay. Teach me credit card if you're 15. You can get a credit card at 15. You can. I'll show you how. You have to be an authorized user. I had one at 16. It's going to require someone over 18, a parent, to hook you up, and all you guys as parents want you to be successful really bad. And so if you actually explain and learn to communicate properly, they all should do it. The key is communicating properly, which people don't know how to do very well. Cho, can you move these even if you don't have a big stock X account with a bunch of reviews and stuff? Why couldn't? It's all dependent. So many people ask, should I resell this? I ask, what's the price you're getting it for? I don't care. You guys' opinion's irrelevant for everything. All right, people vote with their credit card. Look at sales rate. Look at price. Look at price you're getting it at. That is your story for if you buy something or not. Okay, it doesn't matter if you like the shoe or not. Ideally, you shouldn't like the shoe. My biggest problem when I first started reselling is I would buy everything in my size, and the temptation to wear everything was so high because I'm like, I just actually love shoes. I just want, and now I broke out of that. I'm like, it's just a shoe. Sorry if that's offensive to people, but I'm like, I'd rather, I'd rather sell it now, and that the compound interest and velocity increase from profits right now. I can buy whatever I want in a year, and I got to that point. Um, would you get UGG 75? Shane, I have an UGG deal. I can wholesale for RSP members. Massive, massive UG play. Thousands of pairs. And sell them to StockX. Where should you start? Start with Bricklinks and don't blindlessly buy Bricklinks. You should start by adding cashback extensions. I'll post an announcements right after this. All right, but everybody should have cashback extensions, and you should try to get your first thing. You'll immediately make $30 if you spend, I think, 30, which is every shoe. Okay, a massive deal. What if you only have a debit card? It works perfectly fine. All right, you lose 2 to 3%, or 1.5 to 3%. Or I guess one is like the minimum. 1 to 3% on a sale, you're fine. You can still do it. I would aim to get a credit card. Everybody should have a credit card. Everybody here should use a credit card correctly. It's the quickest way to get ruined. If you apply, I don't be offended, Esley. If you apply girl math, okay. I have some girlfriends who get a credit card and like, oh my gosh, I have $1,000. You don't have $1,000 at all, actually. Please don't do that. You're in high school. Perfect time to start, dude. Oh my goodness. Girl, oh boy. Right as it came out, I knew that would happen. I knew you were gonna say that too. High school too. That's amazing. There's nothing better to do in high school than do this. Do well in school. Like goodness. Check out Loki flips. Oh, guys, I'm just talking about Bricklink specifically. This applies to everything. Every Loki flip. The thing Shroom just posted. All right. Profit maximize. Profit maximizing is a business skill and everything. And it's a skill you need to do for everything in this group. All right. So for all that Uber stuff, do that. You're not knowing this in high school. Oh goodness. Yes. And people who are out of college, you're not doing it in college. The best times now. Oh no. So, anyways, we have questions, guys. What questions can help answer you? I'm glad you guys are excited about this. Goodness, making money has never been easier. Never been easier. Learning skills has never been easier. Um, I buy shoes sometimes that will lose a little bit of money just for the cashback play and just for the volume to build up my accounts. I don't advise people doing it, but I want you to know that every staff, me and this group, we use this group for our reselling businesses. We don't have features like we use this. That's what my process to make this product good is like. Wait, what do I want to resell? What can I have to be better for reselling? Um, oh wait, oh my goodness, RSA works, guys. I found out about RSA a few days ago, and we immediately brought it in the group. Um, my numbers are from using this thing, and every six-figure award member use this tool of this group to get there. And so any excuse you have is in fact BS. If it's like you just don't want to do it, that's fine. That's perfect. Um, a monthly membership, yeah, it's a monthly. You're auto enrolled. You have to go get out if you want out. But yes, it's monthly. Tony, I've been following um, official. So you've been in the free. And, oh, you're glad you did. Hell yeah, Anthony. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I need you guys to post in success when you guys do well. When you guys post in success, when you guys post testimonials about your success, I'm not even clicking on that, Gordy. What is this? This is younger Cho. Oh, God bless. Anyways, what questions we have? We're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Who here wants a credit card lecture pretty soon? Who here wants a tax lecture pretty soon? Who here wants a lecture with Stonk Dad about sports betting, arbitrage? Sports betting arbitrage is unreal, and it's kind of capital intensive, so it makes sense why a lot of people don't want to do that. Who here wants a ticket lecture with Shroom and Senor? Who here wants I don't know. We can do whatever topics you want. Who here wants me to bring in guys? I have a lot of friends who are big creators. One friend specifically, he's 6 million subscribers on YouTube. He averages about 10 million views a video. Who here wants a lecture with him? And you guys can ask him questions on how he did it and learn about that. Who here? Well, there's a lot of things every Monday, guys. And if the second we stop getting you guys to show up on Mondays, to me is a signal people aren't interested anymore, and we'll stop. So let's get everybody here. Faceless content? No, his face is in there. He does a Lego channel. It's TD Bricks, not faceless. Look his channel up. He's one of my best friends. He kills it. He brings home an unreal amount. All right, so we good here. Yeah. Hook up. Perfect. Again, open tickets if you need help. Ask in chat first, okay? Ask in chat first because we want the community to help you out. It's kind of more help. Brief overview for Brickflip. Oh no. Were you not here? Noah, that's this entire lecture. Oh, Noah. Where's the cashback section? I'll post it right now. Yo, gang, last question. Let me hear it. And side note, real quick, actually, before I leave, guys, you guys can refer the greatest members in the group are okay. The best place to reselling bricks, I Marketplace and eBay are honestly the two greatest. It's harder, but the two greatest for profits. And then StockX and Goat are great. Um, Poshmark is fine. Depop's good. OfferUp's good. Grail's good. Is Grail even a thing? I know Goat bought them. Macari. There's so many things. You're referring to someone next week. So, anyways, guys, real quick. Um, we want our memberships. We want just the best members in here. We want the greatest community. Community is the greatest offering. Cliche. It's true. Um, and we want you guys to get paid for getting your friends in here. When I had no referral, I had no incentive to financially get friends in the groups that before when I was starting resell, but it was so fun and they want to learn how to do it. So we're going to offer you guys $50 per referral. That means we'll literally lose money with fees and stuff on people you bring in. We'll pay you $50 per friend you bring in, and we'll give you guys free trial links to get them in for them to just test it out. Drip will help you out here. That is an insane offer, and we want your friends here. So everybody, why aren't you doing that if that's a thing? Goodness gracious, you both will help each other. You guys maybe can carpool to Nike outlets and do fun stuff like I did. You can both text each other. That's this Uber thing. Like, yo, Chris, did you see this Uber thing? Get on there right now. He can do that to you. You got it's so helpful. You guys have goodness. Anyways, that's a last note. I can go on forever here. We're good. We're out of questions. Can I get one last if you learned something, me, if we're good, me, if you guys are excited to sell bricks, get some me's in here. If you guys want me to do another lecture next Monday, get some me's in here. You want some cho codes? Look at some cho codes here. Tony's excited. Thank you, Tony. Where are codes? We'll send it soon. We're having it takes a while to wholesale codes and get all that stuff. Oh gosh, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's get these weekly Monday meetings. Perfect. All right, I love you all. My name is Cho. 6-figure award. All of you guys need to get there. Make it your screensaver. Make it whatever. W meeting, and then the goal is to get you guys to 7. Get you guys to a 7-figure. How amazing is that? Anyways, love you all. Peace out.